Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video I want to show everyone on how to convert 2D topographic thematic map or detail map into 3D realistic model, as you can see on the screen. So this is a 3D model of this 2D thematic plan of this institution. So I have modeled it in a 3D realistic model format, which I am going to show you in the course of this video how to go about it, in case you want to present it to your clients or even for your research or academic projects. This is going to be a plus to wherever you want to make use of it as. Okay, so just follow me, let's get started. So when you are done, make sure that all your features are connected with the polyline tool. All right, this is actually what you are not going to see in many of the video online. It must be joined with the polyline tool, all of the structures, especially the structures, and also your your perimeter. Okay, all of it must be joined with the polyline tool. So when you are done with the 2D aspect of your topographic mapping, so you are expected to copy all of the features. You right click, come to clipboard, then you copy, then you open a new workspace. You right click, come to clipboard, then you paste to original coordinates to maintain the coordinates of your original drawing. Then you zoom extent if you can see your drawing. All right, so after you paste to a new workspace, the next thing to do is to come below here, click on this drop down here, then you change it to 3D modeling. So you need to change it from drafting and annotation to the 3D modeling, so that you can see the 3D tools you can actually use to convert to 3D model of your drawing. The next thing is to change the perspective to southwest or any of the isometric perspective by coming to this top icon here. You can either change it from here, this view control custom model views, or you can change it from this. But the best way to go about it, or I go about it, is to make use of these custom model views. Okay, then you now change it to southwest isometric, the perspective. So it has changed to the isometric view. All right, so there are some objects that is not well drawn, so I'm just going to delete it. This is for the football field, so I don't need it. The most important one is the building, the structures, right? So I'm just going to delete these two. This is for the podium. All right, and that's all. So all of the other features can actually be converted to a 3D model. So when you are done changing the perspective view using the custom model view here to isometric view, the next thing to do is to extrude the object. By coming to the extrude icon here, click on the drop down, you are going to see different options. So you go with the extrude option, click on extrude. So this is going to help you to extrude all of the objects to 3D dimension. So you are now going to select the polyline of each structures you want to convert to 2D. So I'm going to select this. I'm just going to select all of it so that I won't waste much time. So this here is a sockaway pit, so it's not going to be extruded. I don't need to extrude that. So these are the security house, so I'm going to extrude this. So this is the gate entrance. Okay, so when you are done, first you extrude the object before you extrude the perimeter, okay, the fence. So when you are done selecting all objects you want to extrude, then you can click on enter. So you have the advantage to choose the height. Okay, this is actually based on height. You can see the blue icon here is actually really high. The more I go up, the more the height goes up. So if you want to go down, you can go down, but the best way is to extrude up, go above. Okay, so according to the observations on site, the highest building there is about 8 meters height. So I'm just going to click on 8 on my keyboard, then I'm going to click on enter. So I am done with that. So you can see it is now in 3D format, but that's not all. However, the security post here, security houses, is about just a little bit. So it's about 3 meters height. So I'm just going to select, click on the above rectangle icon, then type 3 just to reduce the height of the security houses, not to be too tall than the actual building height. Okay, this one is about 4. Okay, so I'm done changing that. Also, there are some buildings that are less than 8 meters. I'm just going to edit that as we forge ahead. Okay, so when you are done extruding, the next thing is you can change this view from this hidden or this 2D wireframe to realistic. So by clicking on this option here, then you click on conceptual, and you can just see that change into a 3D realistic solid model. So I'm just going to also edit the height of this building, just like I said I'm going to do earlier. So this is about 4.5 in height. Okay, and I'm going to escape to exit the command, and other buildings are just going to maintain their height. Okay, 8 meters height. So depending on what you want to achieve, you can change the height to what you want. And that is just it for the structures, the buildings within my study area. Then lastly, I'm going to extrude for the perimeter, the fence. Okay, so I'm going to select the perimeter. Alright, when you are done selecting, click on extrude, and you can go ahead to increase the fence according to the fence dimension. So I'm just going to give this 7.5. Alright, so this is just it. So you can see how everything becomes realistic and it's looking good to go for presentation purposes. Okay, so if you want to check the view from another perspective, you can just click on this view controls here, then you change it to southeast. Okay, so this is from this perspective, and it's looking okay, and that's how to change it to 3D. And also you can go ahead to check other perspective. You can print on different perspective for better view. Okay, I'm going to change it to the last one, northwest, and that's just it. Lastly, I'm just going to return it back to the southwest. Alright, so that is how to convert 2D object into 3D in a more realistic way. So you can change it back to drafting and annotation in case you want to add some other details to your drawings. Right, so here I have the 2D, 2-dimension, which is just the usual way we print as surveyors, and here I have the 3D, which is a more architectural way of presentation. If you find this video helpful and informative, do well to hit on the subscribe icon, as well as turn on your notification on this channel to keep on getting valuable tutorial freely. Thank you. See you in the next video.